think we better turn around and get off the cliff. I think we need a jump start and a strategy shift. We got to work together and we just can't stop. We got to bring our nation to the mountaintop, to the mountaintop, to the mountaintop. We've got to get our nation to the mountaintop.
Mr. Frederick had said in his message that, quote, "This forum is being co-sponsored by the Duluth Chamber and by the Duluth News Tribune. We're not a broadcast entity, and we are allowing news media coverage, and however the news media chooses to cover this is up to them. We have no broadcast partner in this forum. We have no broadcast co-sponsor in this forum. We do know that My9, the affiliate of the local NBC station here in Duluth, is planning on broadcasting the forum. If you have an equal time provision concern with their plans, I guess your concern should be taken up with them. That's kind of their issue or their problem then," unquote. Again, this statement was based on materially false premises, possibly knowingly false premises. Moreover, during the live debate, Roger Wadeen specifically said the debate organizers wanted to warn their broadcast partners that they might run over a few minutes. Clearly, the relationship of the broadcasters, not all of which were revealed by Mr. Frederick in denying my participation in the broadcast debate, was, in fact, a broadcast partner, which is different from, again, we're just allowing media coverage and that's the way they're choosing to cover it, unquote. Complainant was elected to the position of nominee of the Minnesota Independence Party in a statewide primary for the office August 12, 2014, under the Minnesota Independence Party, which under Minnesota statutes was a major party. This makes the party's nominees de jure viable as well as de facto viable. I won the statewide primary against 4 opponents, including the endorsed IP candidate, on August 12, 2014. This means that these voters first had to choose to vote for the party itself and refrain from voting for a single Democrat or Republican candidate in that primary. The second had to choose my name from a list of 5, often at the bottom of the list. Had they wished to support even a single Democrat in a primary race, they would not be allowed to vote for me. This is a showing of a viable candidate because, offered the pure choice between me, Franken, and McFadden, a reputable poll before the primary shows 13% would have selected me. Further, it shows the voters of Minnesota intend through their legislature's action that the party be viewed as both prominent and its candidates viable, and that the rights of that party's candidates be preserved equally with the other major parties. This is a special status above that of independent candidates and of minor party candidates. The use of the term major shows it is not minor, as in the Forbes case. These rights newly conferred on the party and their candidates, including complainants, should be effectuated and preserved by this Commission's decision, that the candidacy be seen by law as de jure viable for purposes of applying the equal time provision and its precedents. In addition, according to a Gravis marketing poll taken July 2nd to 3rd before the state primaries, I polled at 13% against Al Franken, 51%, and Mike McFadden, 35%. I allege that the McFadden campaign has chosen this public broadcast receiving free airtime, but also censoring my own expression of views and qualifications in order to take for himself that 13% to try to beat Franken, and that Al Franken seeks to win by keeping me in the race to beat McFadden, but not allowing me to challenge his views. I have expressed many campaign views through the social media, in particular through YouTube videos at Steve Carlson. Critical of the positions of each of them and excluding me from the debate delegitimizes me while avoiding my criticism. It is a violation of the equal time provision both to treat me unequally and to censor me. Censoring my critical views of them, as these 2 candidates have unlawfully done through the manipulation of broadcasting media used here, is a violation of equal time as well as the First Amendment.
We're stuck out on a cliff here, risking fiscal slip. We're experiencing continuous fiscal drift. The man over here says that he needs some more tax. He keeps hitting us hard until at last he cracks us. He says he's got a plan to get our economy revving. If the Congress goes along, he says he'll take us to heaven. But we've all seen his plan, and seeing ain't believing. We all seen the man, and you might hope he believe it. So he elected the House to keep the nation moving. Got a constitution that's been tried and proven. But the man in the White House brings a ball of confusion. He spends trillions of dollars, but still needs an infusion. It's come to the point he's got the whole country split. Like we run out of gas, but we can't just quit. He thinks he's got a mandate, and we have to give him credit. But his credit's running dry because he still just doesn't get it. The American economy is built on a free market. You have to run it on the road. Can't just shut it down and park it. Right now we're spending money like it's gone out of style. But he still won't gas the engine to go the first mile. I think we better turn around and get off the cliff. I think we need a jump start and a strategy shift. We got to work together and we just can't stop. We got to bring our nation to the mountaintop, to the mountaintop, to the mountaintop. We've got to get our nation to the mountaintop. We got to keep on moving so we just can't stop. Got to get our nation to the mountaintop.